Mountain gorillas. There are two gorilla species in the world, the eastern gorilla and the western gorilla. The mountain gorilla is a subspecies of the eastern gorilla. Mountain gorillas are endangered. There are an estimated only 1,063 in the wild according to the latest census results, which come out every 5 to 10 years. Mountain gorillas live in East Central Africa in just two isolated groups, one in the Virunga volcanoes and one in Bwindi Impenetrable National Park, Uganda. They are found in high-altitude montane and bamboo forests, which are surrounded by agriculture and settlements. Gorillas share 98% of the DNA with humans. This means that exposure to human illnesses, even a cold, can have potentially detrimental impacts on gorillas as they are so genetically similar to us, but they haven't developed the necessary immunities. They're one of the biggest, most powerful living primates. An average silverback gorilla can weigh up to 180 kilograms and measure 170 centimeters tall on all fours. In contrast, female mountain gorillas weigh 90 kilograms and measure up to 150 centimeters. They can eat all day long. Mountain gorillas spend about a quarter of their day eating, mainly plants. Around 85% of their diet is made up of leaves, shoots and stems, but gorillas can also eat larvae, snails, ants, and even roots, barks and rotting wood, a good source of sodium. They live in family groups. Most mountain gorillas live in stable family groups of around 10 individuals, with one dominant male and several females. Both males and females in the group care for their infants, hugging, carrying and playing with them. When they get older, most males and around 60% of females then leave their birth group to join another troop. This helps prevent inbreeding. At night, mountain gorilla groups sleep together in nests on the ground, or in trees that they make from foliage. Infants will share their mother's nests, staying safe and warm. They have 16 different types of call. This includes short barks when they're mildly alarmed or curious. To intimidate rivals, male gorillas strut with stiff legs, beat their chests, and use vocalizations like roars or hoots. In the wild, gorillas can live to over 40 years old. Gorillas are classed as infants until they reach around 3.5 years old, and adults from around 8 years. Males between 8 to 12 years are called blackbacks. Then from 12 years old, they develop a silver section of hair over their back and hips, earning them the name silverback. Gorillas are under threat. The main threat to mountain gorillas is the degradation of their habitat. As the region's population grows, the land is increasingly converted for agriculture, and competition for limited natural resources leads to deforestation. With little other choice, people enter mountain gorilla forests to collect water and firewood, putting gorillas at risk from human contact and illnesses. Gorillas also don't just stay in their forests. They venture onto farmland to eat crops like maize and bananas, which can cause conflict with people who need to make a living. Gorilla tourism that isn't well managed is another potential issue, as it can impact the behavior and health of mountain gorillas.